Psalms 1. Blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of mockers. But his delight is in the law of Yahweh, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that yields its fruit in its season, whose leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he does, he prospers. The wicked are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind blows away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in this judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For Yahweh knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish. Psalms 2. Why do the nations rage, and the peoples plot in vain? The kings of the earth take their stand, and the rulers gather together against Yahweh and against his Mashiach. Let us break their bonds and cast their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. Yahweh taunts them. Then he rebukes them in his anger and terrifies them in his fury. I have installed my king on Zion, upon my holy mountain. I will proclaim the decree spoken to me by Yahweh. You are my son. Today I have become your father. Ask me, and I will make the nations your inheritance, and the ends of the earth your possession. You will break them with a rod of iron, and dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Therefore be wise, O ye kings. Be admonished, O judges of the earth. Serve Yahweh with fear, and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and you perish by the way, when his wrath is kindled. O but aloof. Blessed are all those who take refuge in him. Psalms 3. Deliver me, O Elohim. A psalm of David, when he fled from Absalom his son. Yahweh, how are they increased that trouble me? Many are they that rise up against me. Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in Elohim. Selah. But thou, O Yahweh, art a shield for me, my glory, and the lifter up of mine head. I cry unto Yahweh with my voice, and he heard me out of his holy hill. Selah. I laid me down and slept. I awaked, for Yahweh sustained me. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. Arise, O Yahweh, save me, O my Elohim, for thou hast smitten all my enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly. Salvation belongeth unto Yahweh. Thy blessing is upon thy people. Selah. Psalms 4. Answer me when I call. To the chief musician of Megillah, a psalm of David. Hear me when I call, O God, Elohim of my righteousness. O Elohim of my righteousness, thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress. Have mercy upon me and hear my prayer. O ye sons of men, how long will you turn my glory into shame? How long will you love vanity and seek after leasing? Selah. But know that Yahweh hath set apart him that is godly for himself. Yahweh will hear when I call unto him. Stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed, and be still. Selah. Offer the sacrifices of righteousness and put your trust in Yahweh. There be many that say, who will shoot us any good? Yahweh, lift out up the light of thy countenance upon us. Thou hast put gladness in my heart, more than in the time that their corn and their wine increased. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, Yahweh, only makest me dwell in safety. Psalms 5. Consider my meditation. To the chief musician upon Nehilath, a psalm of David. Give ear to my words, O Yahuwah, consider my meditation. Hearken unto the voice of my cry, my King and my Elohim, for unto thee will I pray. My voice shalt thou hear in the morning, O Yahuwah, in the morning will I direct my prayer unto thee, and will look up, for thou art not an Elohim that hath pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity. Thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing. Yahweh will abhor the bloody and deceitful man. But as for me, I will come into thy house in the multitude of thy mercy, and in thy fear will I worship towards thy holy temple. Lead me, O Yahweh, in thy righteousness because of my enemies. Make thy way straight before my face. There is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Destroy thou them, O Elohim. Let them fall by their own counsels. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against thee. O let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee, for thou, Yahuwah, wilt bless the righteous with favor, but thou compass him as with a shield. Psalms 6. Don't rebuke me in your anger. To the chief musician on Niganoth, upon Sheminith, a psalm of David. O Yahuwah, rebuke me not in thine anger, neither chastise me in thy hot displeasure. Have mercy upon me, O Yahuwah, for I am weak. O Yahuwah, heal me, for my bones are vexed. My soul is also sore vexed. But thou, O Yahuwah, how long? Return, O Yahuwah, deliver my soul. O save me from thy mercy's sake, for thy mercy's sake. For in death there is no remembrance of thee. In the grave who shall give thee thanks? I am weary with my groaning. All the night make I my bed to swim. I water my couch with my tears. My eye is consumed because of grief. It waxeth old because of all my enemies. Depart from me, all you workers of iniquity, for Yahweh hath heard the voice of my weeping. Yahweh hath heard my supplication. Yahweh will receive my prayer. Let all my enemies be ashamed and sore vexed. Let them return and be ashamed suddenly. Psalm 7. I take refuge in Sheminith of David. When he sang unto Yahweh, he sang the words of Cush of Benjamin, O Yahweh my Elohim. In thee do I put my trust. Save me from all them that persecute me, and deliver me. Lest he tear my soul like a lion, ready to get in pieces. While there is none to deliver. O Yahweh Elohim, if I have done this, if there be iniquity in my hands, if I have rewarded evil unto him that was at peace with me, yes, I have delivered him that without cause did not know. Let thy enemy persecute my soul, and take it. Yea, let him tread down my legs with the wheel, and lay my honor in the dust. Selah, arise, O Yahweh, in thine anger. Lift up thyself because of the rage of my enemies, and awake from the judgment that thou hast commanded. So shall the congregation Establish the just, the righteousness, the righteous will be tried with hearts and reins. My defense is in the Lord, which saveth the upright in heart. Elohim judgeth the righteous, and Elohim is angry with the wicked every day. If he turn not, and wet his soul, he hath bent his bow and made it ready. He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death, and ordained his arrows against his persecutors. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and hath coveted mischief, and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit, and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. And his mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own head. I will praise God. He will sing praise in his name. In the name of Yahuwah, Most High. Psalm 3. How majestic is your name to the chief musician upon the earth. The song of David. O Yahuwah, our Master, how excellent is thy name in all the earth. Who hath set thy glory above the heavens. Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings hast thou ordained strife because of thine enemies. But thou mightest still be holy in thy vengeance. When I considered thy heavens, the work of thy fingers, the moon, and the stars which thou hast ordained, what is man, that thou art mindful of him, and of the Son of Man, that thou visitest him? For thou hast made him a little lower than the angels, and hast crowned him with glory and honor. Thou madest him to have dominion over the work of thy hands. Thou hast put all things under his feet, all sheep and oxen, yea, and the beasts of the field, the fowl of the air, and the fish of the sea, and whatsoever passeth through the paths of the sea. O Yahuwah, our Master, how excellent is thy name in all the earth. I will give thanks to the chief musician upon Elohim, the song of David. I will praise thee, I will shew forth all thy marvelous works. I will be glad and rejoice in thee. I will sing praises to thy name, O thou Most High. When my enemies are turned back, they shall fall and perish at thy presence. For thou hast maintained my right, and caused my cause. In my cause, thou stayest in my throne of judgment. Thou hast rebuked the heathen, thou hast destroyed the wicked, thou hast put out their names forever and ever. O thy enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end, and thou hast destroyed cities, their memorials perished with them. But Yahuwah shall endure forever. He hath prepared his throne for judgment. He shall judge the world in righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness. Yahuwah also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee. For thou, Yahuwah, hath not forsaken them that seek thee. Sing praises to Yahuwah, which dwelleth in Zion. Declare among the people his doings. When he maketh inquisition for blood, he remembereth them. He forgetteth not the cry of the humble. Have mercy upon me, O Yahuwah. Consider my trouble, which I suffer of them that hate me. That thou liftest me up from the gates of death, that I may shew forth all thy praise in the gates of the daughter of Zion. I will rejoice in thy salvation. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, in the net which they hid, is their own foot taken. Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Selah. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forgot Elohim. The needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Yahweh, let not man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Yahweh, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. Selah. Psalms 10. The pearls of the pilgrim. Why standest thou afar off, O Yahweh? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken into the devices that they have imaged. For the wicked boasteth of his heart desires, starts his eyes and blushes, the covetous, whom the poor forth. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Elohim. Elohim is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above, out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the village. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor, and he draweth him into his net. He croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strongness. He has said in his heart, Elohim hath forgotten. He hideth his face. He will never see it. Rise, O Yahweh, O Elohim, lift up thy head. Forget not the humble. Wherefore doth the wicked condemn Elohim? He hath said in his heart. Wherefore doth the wicked condemn Elohim? He hath said in his heart, Thou wilt not require it. Thou hast seen it. For thy beholdeth mischief and spite, to requite it with thy hand. The poor committeth himself unto thee. Thou art the helper of the fatherless. Break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil man. Seek out his wickedness, till thou find none. Yahweh is king forever and ever. The heathen are perished out of his land. Yahweh hath heard the desire of his humble. Behold, thou wilt prepare their heart. Thou wilt cause thine ear to hear. To judge the fatherless and the oppressed, for the man of the earth and the woman oppressed. Psalm 11. In Yahuwah I take refuge. The chief musician, a psalm of David. In Yahuwah put I my trust. How say ye to my soul, flee as a bird to your mountain? The wicked bend their bow. They make ready the arrow upon the string, that they may privily shoot at the upright in heart. If the fountains be destroyed, what can the righteous do? Yahweh is in his holy temple. Yahweh's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try the children of men. Yahweh trieth the righteous, but the wicked, and him that loveth violence his soul hateth. Upon the wicked shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. For the righteous, Yahweh loveth righteousness. His countenance of the whole upright. Psalm 12. Help, for the godly are no more. To the chief musician of harm, Sheminith, a psalm of David. Help, Yahweh, for the godly man ceaseth, for the faithful fail from among the children of men. They speak vanity over one with his neighbor. They speak vanity, everyone with his neighbor, with flattering lips, and with a double heart do they speak. Yahweh shall cut off all flattering lips, and the tongue that speaketh proud things. Who has said, with our tongue we prevail, our lips are our own, who is Lord over us? For the oppression of the poor, for the sighting of the needy, and now will I arise, saying Yahweh, I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. The words of Yahweh are pure words, as silver tried in the furnace of the earth, purified 7 times. Thou shalt keep them, O Yahweh, thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. The wicked walk on the other side,